Well, we're back at it again with some more breaking news. It seems like breaking news is just not stopping this week, but we are back at it. And today we're talking about a new thing that is coming from Lego, from the Lego group to your eventual purchasing power to be displayed, played with, whatever you want to do with it. What we're actually talking about today is the new sets for Despicable Me 4. Now, before we get into the press release, I got a few emails, comments on social media, some messages on social media from quite a number of you about the Big Tim, and that was a practical joke that the Lego group wanted to, try and put out there and stuff like that. And it was one of those things. I was like, I don't know how this is really going to go over in podcast form. we're going to play it up. And, it's one of those things of like, it's 102,000 pieces. And surely people were like, yeah, there's no way. So I was, it's different when you put it in print. You're reading things and you're really maybe not really taking it in. But when somebody's talking or speaking and you're listening, you have those moments of clarity and you're like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. Let me go back and I don't know. So I was doing my best. Like I just had to find a way, like, how am I going to sell this without it being like completely unfathomable, but at the same time, kind of being skeptical of how that would work. So this is, you're hearing this today, April 3rd. And now it's over. The joke is over. It's not a thing, so you don't need to panic. But I appreciate Lego going out like with the website and everything. Like, that's a big deal, man. That's kind of a really cool idea. So let's go ahead and get to this press release here. We do have some sets that are coming. Today, the Lego Group, Illumination, and Universal Products and Experiences are confirming that they are in fact partnering on something new, although not a giant minion, as a recent April Fool's post on social media would suggest. To celebrate the July 3rd release of Illumination's Despicable Me 4, the newest chapter in the biggest global animated franchise in history, the partnership is launching exclusive new Lego Despicable Me 4 sets. I had no idea it was so big. The new range of 4 products includes 2 sets that were revealed in a sneak peek video clip today. The first set is the Lego Despicable Me 4 Minions and Gru's Family Mansion with its iconic architecture and beloved movie items such as the red couch, fireplace, and rocket-style bedroom, as well as a brightly colored treehouse. The second set is a brick-built Gru with dancing minions, complete with a ukulele playing Mel and Kevin, armed with his fart gun. We get a fart gun. Fans will need to wait a bit longer for the unveiling of the entire lineup and hidden Easter eggs. The Lego Despicable Me 4 products will be available from May 1st of this year, 2024, via Lego stores and Lego.com, and from select leading retailers around the world. Both brands hope the DM4 sets, Despicable Me sets, will spark imagination and create unforgettable creative experiences for fans around the world with the well-known Despicable Me characters. So it goes on here. One of the designers at the Lego Group, Solvita Akmene, my apologies for the name if it's completely wrong. Using the Lego brand's creativity and endless possibilities, this partnership between Illumination, Universal Products and Experiences, and the Lego Group celebrates fun storytelling. Fans told us they were really missing Lego Minions, and we are happy to bring this world of mischievousness, fun back to them through exciting new play experiences. We hope the new sets will delight any fan, small or big. Then furthermore, someone else said, Illumination's Despicable Me franchise is beloved by fans across the globe, and our partnership with the Lego Group brings together 2 iconic brands, says Rafael Macias, the Executive Vice President and Global Commercial Officer of Universal Products and Experiences. He continued to say, The Lego Despicable Me 4 sets offer new storytelling opportunities and provide imaginative ways to bring to life the joy, action, and sweet but submersive humor of this record-setting franchise. We're as excited as the fans for Despicable Me 4 and can't wait for the reaction to the new film-inspired Lego sets. So as the full reveal is coming, you can go to Lego's website, go to themes, go to Despicable Me, and I guess the about page. Anyway, so we have some details about some of these. Now, I'm going to give you the set numbers. I'm going to give you all the information. I have some press photos here so that we can take a look at, we can discuss a little bit to a certain degree and carry on that way. So the first one here is the Despicable Me 4 Minions and Gru's Family Mansion. 75583 is the set number. It is going to retail for $100, 100 euros, 90 British pounds. Canadian dollars, y'all are at 130. Australian dollars, 150. Has 868 pieces. Seems to be of pretty decent size. I mean, it's 10 inches high. It's 8.5 inches wide. You know, it's only 4.5 inches deep, which sounds about right. Of course, this and the other one we're going to talk about are available on May 1st. But this one, I was kind of impressed by this. The mansion actually looks really kind of cool with the really high slant of the roof. Obviously, the back end of this is more than likely an open deal because we're talking about 4.5. I only have the photos here from the front. However, I got to say the little tree house idea that they have going on with you've got one of your giant minions up there in the tree. You've got one of them sliding, and I don't know all their names. I can't. I haven't been able to keep up with it, but you got one sliding down like a little vine. You've got another who's got super freak long arms going on. I don't know what's going on there. Grabbing some coffee from the upstairs little tiki treehouse idea that's going on. You've got Gru in his minifig character form. I wish there was a way they could have put on like a bigger head or something. You know, I don't know. It doesn't feel quite right. We have a couple other minifigs here, human minifigs that are on this other little part of the build as well. It looks like some kind of, I don't know, I don't know. It looks like there's some drums here, tambas. I don't know. Those big giant drums. But she's beating on those things. We got some other little weird looking totems that appear to be on either side of that. That's kind of funny looking. But the house is actually really kind of unique. You know, you got what looks to be a mailbox and, you know, some other stuff that is on it. But then you have your adult female minifig here who looks like she's got some kind of ice cream and she's carrying a baby. So we're getting a baby Gru. Yeah, that seems about right. So, it's kind of cool. I like the color scheme of this. Black. You've got the purple that's going on. Then you have the darker colored grays as well. It kind of seems to fit really well together as a whole. So then we go on to the next one here. The brick built Gru and Minions. 75582 is the set number. And this thing has 839 pieces. It is also available May 1st, like I had mentioned. It's going to cost you $55, 55 euros, 50 British pounds, 100 Australian dollars, and 70 Canadian dollars. They have something else here. MXN. Is that how pesos is marked out? Like I would think like Mexican dollars or, you know, something like that. I don't know. I don't know near enough about brothers to the south as far as their currency goes. Anyway, this thing pretty decent size as well. 11 inches tall, you know, 9 inches wide, 6 inches in depth. It's actually fairly significant if you consider what this is. Now, the cool thing about this is I say it's not really a playset. It's not really a playset. It's kind of like a little band idea that's going on here. Or maybe not even so much a band, but characters over, I guess, the years and maybe maybe even, here for just this film. But it's got some gearing to it. So you're definitely going to have some kind of movement function. The band is playing, you've got the fart gun going on, the ukulele, the maracas, and I don't know what the other guy's holding. It's some kind of green fire. He's got a lighter going on, maybe. And, you have this giant brick built Gru, which is, it's actually kind of cool looking. We're getting eyes on 1x1 tiles, round tiles that are printed. How cool is that? We're getting printed eyebrows. It appears like we're getting a printed mouth as well. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of different. I don't know what to think of this. It's kind of creepy looking. It's a pretty good rendition of what Gru looks like, in my opinion. And I mean, it's a tall build. What did I say? About a foot tall. It's significant for something like that. But this would be something that I would put, on a shelf, or I would put in my office, on a shelf in my office at work, just because it's silly. It's fun looking. I'm curious to see how this movement function works, as we've got some of the splat gears here. I don't know. I'm very curious. So that is what is coming. Obviously, we will have to wait for the other 2 sets to be announced. I'm assuming they will probably be more along the lines of a play set or play sets, like the first one we talked about. The second one doesn't really fit into that category as much. More of like a display piece to a certain degree. Anyway, so yeah, you have to let me know what you guys think. April Fool's is over. This is a real thing. Believe me, it is a real thing. So we do have other things that are coming. So be tuned this week in through early next week to discuss some other things. So that's going to wrap up the episode. I'll talk to you guys next time.